Side by Side is a fantastic group. We invite people to have fun together and could make our life easier and happier.
So we've been really lucky to have a chance to connect with Side by Side over the past few months. I'd followed their work for a long time and really admire the way that they work.
Well, it's just different because we've been doing all crazy things.
I've just really enjoyed learning about aspects of performance.
Trying to put different feelings into the performances, really trying to be the character, not just a piece of paper with words wrote down.
I enjoyed the whole thing, actually. I enjoyed learning about different ways to present yourself.
I mean, Third Angel don't necessarily do things the usual way, so it was interesting for us to break down that practice as well and try and share it. Our artistic directors, Rachel and Alex, came in and did some workshops with the group, and we worked with them on a week-by-week basis, moving through all those different topics and then into acting for screen, which has been the main focus of the workshops.
Something I really wanted to do from being a young age, but never had the chance to, never had the option at school, I don't think.
The ability to be able to express myself through this kind of act, which I didn't have back before when I was growing in my home country. So Third Angel really gave me the exposure now, I would say, to know that I have some things in me, some skills that I didn't know that I had before in the past. So
it's really fascinating about how a company who's a professional touring company can work with a company that is an amateur company, and how those two can come together, how they can support each other, whether we can share resources or ideas, how we can learn from one another.
For Side by Side members, it's been an amazing way to link up with a professional theatre company and really stretch them and their ability. They've just grown, and I've seen their confidence grow so much, and they're really excited to carry on working. I feel like it's worked really well, and I've had so much fun, and it's just been so different from just doing Side by Side on its own. Yeah,
They add a different kind of value to the session, which is very much their own.
And perhaps we are not professional actors, but we can give the performance of real life, different people's real life.
That script actually that we had today, and we were reading it out to each other with more and more involvement and fervor, and all of a sudden it was a really nice piece of performance, I think. The like of which I wouldn't have dreamt of being capable of.
They've been very supportive and nice people, and yeah, I enjoyed it.
At the start and end of every session, Johanna will lead a welcome circle and a goodbye circle. It's a chance for us to settle into the space, connect with each other, and we always share a word at the beginning of how we're feeling, and we share a word at the end. And some of the words that people have been saying at the ends of the sessions will stay with me forever. People saying that they feel accomplished and connected and challenged.
I would say it's fabulous.
Enriching.
Life enhancing.
Seeing the confidence improve in everybody and just kind of actually seeing how the next time they come back to it, they're so much ready for it, and they're like, oh, okay, I know how to work with a script, and it's okay if I get things wrong, and it's actually such a beautiful space to be in. And again, like, that opening and closing circle has been such a, I think, vital part of it.
I'd also just add that the half an hour where we just drink tea and eat biscuits and have a chat and make each other laugh is definitely a fave as well. We always say we could just do this for the whole 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And what I'd love is the possibility of having Side by Side maybe as an associate company over the next couple of years.
That's my big hope, is that we can do a creative project together and learning from each other, because I think there's a lot of similarities in some of the things we do, and I'm really interested in the idea of bringing theatre outside of the theatre and doing it in different places, which Side by Side haven't done that much of yet, so that would be great too.
Yeah.
And there's so much more to learn. I've been coming to Side by Side for 10 years, but I've got so much more to learn.
It's just been such a great opportunity for us all to learn from each other, and we hope this is the start of a beautiful thing.
I would like to return and come back and come back and come back for it. Like a meal, you know, without food you cannot survive.
Thank you, Third Angel, to help us get more confident, more skillful, and happier. It's a magic group.